Alright, so we just showed you guys how to get the corner to come free out of the 4-3 wide 9. Now, overall, that is a nice blitz. It's decent, but it's not something that you're going to be able to run very much, to be honest. It's going to be one of those things that has to be very situational. Nobody's going to really fear that blitz. What they will fear, however, is the defensive tackle coming directly up the A gap. This we like to use against singleback and shotgun. However, it does have two slight differences. So we'll start off with singleback first. So we'll come out halfback wheel, everybody's favorite play, and corner blitz 3. So you're going to set up the A gap. You're going to base a line. You're going to zone out the zone out the corner that is on the right, the guy that was blitzing. You're then going to pinch the defensive line after they set, and now you need to blitz the outside linebacker that is on the right, and bluff blitz the outside linebacker that is on the left. You're going to then hold left trigger with the middle linebacker at a slightly deeper depth than you have with these other two linebackers, so maybe just a yard or two back. And what you'll see is the defensive tackle is going to fly directly up the middle of pretty much it's an instant sack. I mean, your quarterback's not going to be able to do anything with that ball. So that's pretty much it. So once again, the setup is going to be simple. Once you get used to the clicks, you're going to base the line, press, zone out the corner that is blitzing, pinch the defensive line, and bluff blitz the linebackers. You're going to blitz the guy on the right, bluff blitz the guy on the left, stand at a slightly deeper depth, hold left trigger, and you'll see he got picked up that time. That was very fluky. Practice mode, don't know why it happened, but we'll go ahead, we'll set it up again. See, we're already set up, very quick, very easy, and D tackle A gap. So once again, this is a blitz that is going to suit the edge blitz that we just showed very well. And this is going to be the blitz that your opponent is going to fear. When they see you come out in this formation, they're not even going to worry about the fact that that corner on the right could be blitzing or the corner on the left could be blitzing. They're going to do everything they can to pick up the defensive tackle that's going to completely ruin their offensive game plan. So now, as I mentioned, there is a slight difference in singleback and shotgun. So if your opponent comes out in shotgun and you want to run this, you can actually do it one step better. You're going to still base a line, zone out the blitzing corner, pinch the defensive line after they set, and now you can bluff blitz both outside linebackers. You'll see that the defensive tackle should shoot directly up the gap, as he does right there. And now you're only doing it with the standard 4 defensive linemen. The fact that you can rush 4 people, all defensive linemen, and get D tackle A gap is just a thing of beauty. You have a cover 6 type shell behind the blitz, which is going to make it very difficult to pass on, especially with the pressure that will be coming. And that's pretty much it for this play. So the only other thing I want to note on is if your opponent is running, play actions, or they're doing all sorts of goofy stuff where they're trying to, block a running back, line shift, so to speak. So, for instance, we'll come out in halfback wheel. We'll block the running back, and we'll go ahead, we'll line shift down. The thing that we like to do when we start seeing our opponent do this is we like to just blitz both outside linebackers. This becomes a 6-man blitz. However, you're guaranteed to get somebody to come in free. The coverage isn't the greatest, so what I like to do when I do blitz 6 is I tend to take the deep safety that is on the left and put him into a yellow zone. This gives me 2 people over the middle, a guy deep on the right and a guy deep on the left, and the only area where the field is actually open is going to be the flats on the left, or if they can buy enough time, the deep center. So that's it. We'll go ahead. We'll hike the ball. You see that it got picked up fairly decently there. What typically happens when somebody starts doing that is you will still either get D tackle A gap or one of these linebackers shoots through the B gap. I am not 100% positive that this works in practice mode, so we'll go ahead. We'll try it again. Well, that's what happens if you don't block anybody and you blitz the extra guy. But we'll block the running back. We'll line shift and see if we can pick this up. So, blitz 6, line shift, and nothing. So, that's what's going to happen. Now, it won't happen like that every time, but blocked running back with line shift, and we are still able to get this defensive tackle A gap. So, very good blitz overall. It is hands down my favorite under center defense for the simple fact that I can blitz 6 and there's really nothing you can do to pick this blitz up. And for those of you that have followed me over the years, this is something that I love to mix in. I love gap blitzes with corner blitzes coming from either side. And you're going to force your opponent into so many different problems with this. Now, that is all I have for Corner Blitz 3. In the next video, I'm going to show how you can get this same style A-gap pressure from other coverages.